This HAN Network video is brought to you by The Dock Shop. On the campus of Darien High School, this is the HAN Network's 2018 Spring Sports Tour. I'm Frank Granito, sitting alongside the track and field captains for the Blue Wave. They are Abigail Cragin, Erica Blaze, Rory Washecka, and KC Grady. Girls, thank you so much for taking time with us this afternoon. Abigail, let's talk a little bit about these first few weeks of practice. You girls were making it seem like it's been pretty tough training so far.
Yeah, we've been working really hard. We have had preseason for 2 weeks, then we're in our second week of regular season, and everyone's really putting in a great effort, so it should be really good for our first meet on Monday.
And Erica, what role does this group play in helping to lead those practices and get some of the younger and new runners accustomed to being at the varsity level?
Well, we all did the indoor season, and we've been doing preseason since then, so we're kind of in a routine. So all the new people who just came out last week, we're just trying to make sure they get adjusted to practice every day like we've been doing for the past few months.
And Rory, talk a little bit about that transition from the indoor season to the outdoor season. Is it difficult at all having to go battle the elements there for those first few weeks?
Yeah, I mean, it is tough, and there are a couple different events that come in during the outdoor season that people have to adjust to, but our team has definitely been doing a really good job adjusting, and we're going to have a really good season.
Well, one of those adjustments is going to be made by Casey here. We understand you're trying a couple of the field events possibly this spring. What's that been like for the first time?
It's awesome trying something new, and then when you have older girls trying stuff new, then the freshmen come in and they're more willing to do the field events. And one of our problems has been that we don't have a lot of field events on our team, which we've struggled in the championship meet. So it's awesome to get everyone doing the long jump, the triple jump, the high jump, the shot put, the discus.
Obviously, you mentioned you struggled during the field events for the championships, but the distance running, the sprinters have been very good during your career. Speak to the depth of that group and how important they have been for this team.
It's awesome. This year we have like our biggest varsity team that we've had in years. Our preseason training, we had about 20 girls, which we never have come out, and it's so awesome to have a huge group of girls dedicated, and we have so many strong freshmen and sophomore, and we're excited for what they can provide for our team.
Rory, you guys are under a week away from your first meet. Hopefully there's no rain and you get to go on Monday. What's one thing in particular this group needs to focus in on, though, before that first race?
Well, we're definitely going to be trying to get everyone motivated for the runs and just be ready for the meet. In general, we're going to be working with everyone in the field events, trying to get them ready, and also just work on our stamina and endurance overall so that we can be better in those, especially in those long distance events like the 400, 800, and beyond.
Erica, when you look at this season, how far does this group want to go together, and what do they really have to do to accomplish those goals?
Well, last season we sent around almost 30 girls to FCIAC and States, so we want to even beat that amount of girls and send even more to FCIAC and States and just get as many girls to be dedicated enough to put in the work to get these really fast times.
Abigail, Casey mentioned before this is going to be one of the biggest varsity rosters you've had. What is it about this year's team that's really going to set it aside and make it a special group, though?
This year especially, we've just become really close with one another, and every practice is a really great combination of having a lot of fun but also putting in a lot of hard work, and we are all very motivating to one another. And in the past 2 seasons, indoor and outdoor, we've definitely tried to make sure that sprinters and distance and field events aren't segregated from one another. So I think this dynamic that we have, it's as really we're one whole team rather than a bunch of people doing different events, has really helped us a lot.
Well, girls, we're happy we could bring you inside to let you catch your breath for a moment, but you got to get back out there and keep running now. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for taking time with us today. Best of luck this season.
Thank you.
Alongside the track and field captains at Darien, this is the HAN Network's 2018 Spring Sports Tour. Stay tuned as we roll on to the rest of the conference.